All right, I think we are up and going. We still got about 15 minutes till I'll run the pregame show, so I think we are mostly good. Okay. Oh, they just changed the clock on me, John. All right, I'm rolling in 30 seconds. Looks like we're going to have a very quick pregame show. They jumped all the way from 28 minutes to 15 minutes out of nowhere. I don't know why they did that, but whatever. All right. We'll start running in 20 seconds. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hello and welcome in everybody here to another edition of Westside Lady Pirate Basketball. I am Cody Olson, your voice of the Westside Pirates as we get ready for the final game of the entire year. It is the third place game between the Westside Lady Pirates and the Coal Valley Chargers. They'll be battling for third place at the 2A level here in Idaho. Boise, we're at Bishop Kelly getting ready for the tip-off as we're going to have a very quick abbreviated pregame show today due to the fact that the consolation bracket just got wrapped up. Ryrie hits a buzzer beater, put back with 0.6 seconds left. McKinley Bond lifts her Ryrie Bulldogs past Grangeville to get the consolation championship game. The Westside Lady Pirates have come out onto the floor and are warming up, getting the layup lines up and going. It's time for us to thank our wonderful sponsors and get you prepped and ready for this matchup today between the Coal Valley Chargers and the Westside Pirates. I think it's going to be a really good matchup tonight, or rather this afternoon it is, as it is almost high noon out here in Boise. Don't go anywhere. We'll come back to you right after this on 105.5 KACH in a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate Athletics here on MyLocalRadio.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. By Crumble Cookie, bringing friends and families together over the world's best cookies. By West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. By Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in town. By Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. By Ralph's Construction, building new homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. By Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll find in all of the Cache Valley. By Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, we have all the parts you need to keep your car or truck running strong. By Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. By Procon Homes, building quality multifamily homes across the West. By Les Schwab Tire in North Logan. For tires, brakes, shocks, or alignment, there's only one stop. It's Les Schwab Tire in North Logan. By North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. By Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial in Preston. By Level 10 Life. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions. By Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. By Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. Good deeds done daily at Northern Title. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. This broadcast is made possible through an agreement between Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and Westside High School Athletics, and is a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC. This game is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or reproduction of this broadcast without express written consent of Preston Broadcasting, LLC is strictly prohibited.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Since 2005, North Star's Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston. Calling all cookie lovers. Crumble, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, has fresh new flavors weekly. Until Saturday, enjoy mouth-watering specialty flavors and warm chocolate chip cookies made fresh daily. Crumble is open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. weekdays, 8 a.m. to midnight on Friday and Saturday, and are closed on Sundays. Savor the flavors before they're gone. Order today.
Welcome in, everybody, here to the Crumble Cookie pregame show today. The Westside Lady Pirates here at Bishop Kelly High School for their third day in a row. We are playing for the third place trophy here in the state championship tournament. Here in Boise, the Westside Pirates and the Cole Valley Chargers set to take each other on, and I think it's going to be a matchup that's going to be incredibly interesting. Thank you so much for joining us here on our pregame show today, brought to you by Crumble Cookie. It's time for us to look at both of these teams. Talking a little bit about them, brought to you by North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street in Preston. Go ahead and find the best power sport vehicles in the Preston area. You don't have to go to Logan. You don't have to go all the way up to Pocatello. They're right here in downtown Preston. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. The Pirates of Westside and the Cole Valley Chargers. Let's talk a little bit about the route that Cole Valley has had to take to get here. They won a close matchup in the first round against Grangeville, who just was toppled at a buzzer beater type of shot, just barely, for the consolation championship against Ryrie. And then just a moment, yesterday they took on the Soda Springs Cardinals in a game that was a little bit lopsided. Cole Valley was very much hindered and hounded by the aggressive defensive style of Coach Zentner and the Soda Springs Lady Cardinals. Those Cardinals are going to the state championship game to play Melba at 1:40 at the Ford Idaho Center. That's going to be an interesting one. But Cole Valley has kind of taken a very similar path to what Westside has in this tournament and on the year. They are the runner-ups in District 3 behind Melba, and their only losses on the year have come against state tournament teams. They ended the year in the regular season 17-4. And lost to Melba, 17-5, I believe. Lost to Melba 3 times. Lapwai, the 1A powerhouse as well. So all those teams that they lost to were state championship caliber type of teams. Westside, on the other hand, has had kind of an up and down year, and they've kind of had an up and down tournament. After a huge win against Ryrie in the first round, the Lady Mustangs of Melba were a little bit too tall, too physical for the Lady Pirates to topple them. They fall yesterday in a game that Melba really dominated, especially in that second half. A lot of fouls given up by some star players for the Westside Lady Pirates. Natalie Lemon and Letty Phillips both in foul trouble before the end of the first half, and that caused a little bit of issues. Opened up an area and a opportunity for Melba to take advantage, and they did so and did not look back, winning that game yesterday. We're about 6 minutes and 40 seconds away from tip-off time. We'll talk a little bit more about these teams as things get more and more into the action. We'd like to go ahead and thank all of our wonderful sponsors, including Evergreen Financial, helping all of us here in the Franklin County area do what's best for our money. Go ahead and contact them for 401ks, investments, that stuff, and the like. Evergreen Financial Partners, established since 2006. We'd also like to go ahead and thank Naylor Insurance. Naylor Insurance for home health, life, and auto through Mutual of Enumclaw. We'll talk a little bit about the keys to the game that's provided to us by Naylor Insurance after this quick break, once we come back to you after this on a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate Athletics here at Bishop Kelly. Third place game coming up in about 5 minutes from now.
Franklin County Medical Center Sports Therapy and Rehabilitation Services is dedicated to helping you live your best life. We have trained professional staff to help you improve your athletic endurance and so much more. Whether you are recovering from injury or surgery or need some basic athletic training, we work hard to get you back to doing what you love most. Our speech pathologist can also assist with communication, language, or other speech issues. Learn more about our services at fcmc.org.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs through Mutual of Enumclaw. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
North Star's Ultimate Outdoors is the best provider of power sport vehicles right here in downtown Preston. Vehicles and equipment from brand names that you know and trust, like Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. Stop in and let us get you ready for your next adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street, Preston.
Welcome back to our Crumble Cookie pregame show prior to the third place game between the Cole Valley Chargers and the Westside Lady Pirates. It's the last basketball game, regardless of anything that happens, win or loss. They're either coming away with a third place trophy or they'll be taking fourth in state. Either way, Lady Pirates have fought very hard to get here. They fought through adversity in games and in tournaments, dating all the way back to the district tournament, handling things, getting some wins against Malad and Bear Lake in very close matchups, got what they needed to do, battled against Soda Springs, and now they are here to be able to fight for a third place trophy out here at Bishop Kelly. It's time for us to talk a little bit about the keys of the game. Keys of the game brought to you by Naylor Insurance for home, health, life, and auto through Mutual of Enumclaw. I've had an opportunity to watch the Cole Valley Chargers a little bit in this tournament out here at Bishop Kelly. This is a team that is quite tall, very similar to Melba in terms of height, but a little bit less experienced. This is actually the state defending champions, the defending state champions from last year. They fought hard but were upended by the Soda Springs Cardinals. 5 of their leading scorers on this team are underclassmen. So that tells you that this is a healthy program in Cole Valley. They're getting their feet underneath them. Although they are defending state champions this year, they did not quite reach their goal of a state championship game, but they're no less hungry to try and come out and beat the Westside Pirates in the third place game. Cole Valley is led by the 6-foot shooting guard, a junior, Hadley Froz. She averages about 16 points per game, 8 rebounds per game. On her right-hand gal, Trinity Holsinger. Trinity Holsinger. She averages 13 points per game. She can really handle the basketball well. This Cole Valley Chargers team really relies heavily on their leading scorers. So when you talk about bringing them down and having a tough game, I think Westside is going to give them fits in the offensive rebounding department. Cole Valley was not necessarily strong in that suit when I've seen them a few times. And if you can lock down their leading scorers in Holsinger and Froz, then you can really do some damage against a squad that has been here before. They've won state championships, and they've figured it out. So we're very proud to be here at Bishop Kelly covering the Westside Lady Pirates on an incredible year so far. One more game for them as we get ready for tip-off in 1 minute's time. We'll step aside at Honor America, come back to you with our starting lineups brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, providing funeral care services for the Cache Valley area and beyond since 1923. We'll be back right after this on 105.5 KCH, a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate Basketball here in Boise, the state tournament third place game. Pirates and Chargers.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
Level 10 Life provides skilled, one-on-one life coaching sessions to help you unlock your next level in life. Our trained professionals specialize in health, life, and career coaching. Book a free consultation today at level10lifecoach.com.
They say the three most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
It's time to meet tonight's starting lineup for the Westside Pirates. The starting lineup is brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
Harley Nilsson, sophomore, Weston, Idaho.
Tommy Henderson, junior, Dayton, Idaho.
Letty Phillips, senior, Downey, Idaho. Natalie Lemon, senior, Weston, Idaho.
Aubrey Barzee, junior, Clifton, Idaho.
Julia Jensen, senior, Malad, Idaho.
Lainey Jane Beckstead, senior, Clifton, Idaho.
To find out how Webb Funeral Home can be of service to you in your time of need, call 208-852-0533 or check out their website at webbmortuary.com.
We welcome you in for the starting lineups prior to the tip-off here at Bishop Kelly High School. Third place game between the Pirates of Westside and the Cole Valley Chargers. The starters for Cole Valley as followed. It is number 3, Trinity Holsinger, averaging 13 points per game. Number 10, Braylon Weldeck. Number 11, Hadley Froz, averaging 16 points per game and 8 rebounds. Number 14, Natalie Wetzel. And number 23, Gabby Olmstead. That's your starting lineup for the Cole Valley Chargers. As both teams line up, the same starting lineup for the Westside Pirates. It's Jensen, Lemon, Barzee, Phillips, and Beckstead out onto the floor for their last game. All seniors out there except Barzee. And it's going to be an interesting one. I'd like to see Cole Valley has the capabilities of shooting beyond the perimeter, but I think the offensive rebounding is going to be a story here for Westside. That's an area where they can get second chance looks. Going to be a good game here. Here comes the ball up in the air. Lemon v. Olmstead, and it is won by the Cole Valley Chargers and collected into the back court. Crossing the midcourt line, Holsinger driving inwards, floating out and away, and a quick foul. Jensen falls on top of her arms, floating out and away. Very off-balance shot by Trinity Holsinger, who got the cut and the screen at the top of the arc, came back down into the key, got the quick feed, and she's going to go to the line quickly. First 10 seconds into the ballgame. First shot up from Holsinger, short. Off the front of the rim, no good. Holsinger is like I said, very similar to what Julia for what Phillips does on the west side portion of things. She's going to run the point guard position, hit her second free throw, and go up 1-0 in favor of Cole Valley. Here comes that full court press. The scouting report is out. You're going to have to see a lot of press if you're the Pirates, although they've handled it very well in the state tournament so far outside of the Melba stuff. Inside feed to Lemon. Kick out on the bounce pass. Saved. It was in a dangerous position, driving inside the key. Tough shot. And one for Letty Phillips as she goes up and through. Got body checked on the near side elbow. Finished with the continuation on the left hand scooping layup. And here she goes, getting things going for the West Side Pirates. I've just enjoyed Letty's play this year, and she's been hyper aggressive, driving to the basket in the state tournament. Finishes the three-point play. A candidate for our I Care For You highlight play of the game. Letty has looked to score first in this tournament and has really grown into that point guard position on the year. That's been something that you've seen a lot from her, driving right inside the key into the body of Lemon. Is another superstar, Hadley Froz. Lemon picks up her first personal foul. Her and Julia Jensen each give up the foul quickly when Cole Valley sets up their offense. So the two stars for Cole Valley have already gotten to the line. Here is Froz. Her shot up and through right down the pipe. The 6-foot junior just bead right to the basket on the outside of the key. Second free throw, front, back, and out. No good. It'll be rebounded by Cole Valley and kicked out into the far side corner. Franz way over to the near side. Cross-court pass. Wetzel up to the top. Waldeck back into the arms of Franz, who gets past Beckstead, and the bounce pass to nobody on the near side block. Good idea, but nobody had filled that gap. Jensen looking for somebody. Here comes the full court pressure. Phillips gets past her defender, going to go right down into the key, kick out in the far side corner. Beckstead squaring up, and that will be off the back iron. Tipped around and touched by the Chargers out the baseline. That's a good setup three for Beckstead. If you can get her going from beyond the perimeter, that is when Westside is so good. They've struggled from free throw and field goal percentage in the state tournament. Here's the winding, weaving Westside inbound play up to the top into the half circle is Phillips. She'll set up again. Wants to work to her left. Gets a screen from Lemon. Cut off at the point of attack. Bounce pass up to the bar Z, who's stonewalled. Here's a man defense type of look from the Chargers. Hedging over the top and switching Franz. Beckstead gets it at the mid-post line. Gets it up for Lemon. She'll drive outside the key. Euro step up and through, and another and one opportunity. Natalie Lemon has been doing it all year long, and she's going to continue to do this in this third place game here in Boise. Just worked her way through. Nowhere to go with the basketball initially in that offensive set. Finally, Lemon gets it at the top and says, I'm going to drive and be aggressive. Both her and Phillips doing it strongly here in this one. And front back rolling around and falling in. The three-point play good for Lemon. Two three-point plays, one by Phillips and one by Lemon. Here's Froz. The bounce pass out to Holsinger. Left elbow, quick pass out of the far corner, and it's handled by Froz. A great crossover, easy layup look, and it's missed off the short side of the rim. And you can just tell Hadley Froz has the ability to swing the basketball, but also dribble. Crossover, and she shook off Beckstead in that one. Here's Barzee inside the arc, and the bounce pass off the kick. Ball will be tipped and out of bounds off of the toe of Holsinger. Thought initially we were going to get a kickball call, but no. Into the back court, Jensen throws it down the sideline for Barzee on the far angle. Phillips gives it right back to her at the top of the arc. She'll step in for three. Phillips strong off the back iron. Rebound Barzee. Gives it right back to Phillips, who will drive inside. Give it to Beckstead. Pumps once. Tough shot. Down the baseline from 6 feet out. And here's Beckstead cashing in. And you can just tell the difference in the confidence in these girls right now. The gym is pretty empty. And it feels like maybe perhaps whatever kind of yips you had against Melba are really gone right now. Franz handled well, closed out by Lemon, but she gets the tough jumper on the left elbow. That's a tough shot rising up off the crossover. 8-4 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Westside in the lead early on in this one. A screen from Lemon on the top side. Jensen caught up in the corner. Barzee squares up for 3, and she will launch. That will go off the backboard. Beckstead steps back off the offensive rebound. Barzee comes in to grab the rebound again, and we get a jump ball. Stays with Westside. So, like we mentioned in the pregame show, a key to the game right now for the win. Westside just really good finding the ball off of the glass. Beckstead, Barzee, Lemon, all of those players really in the area to do it. Here comes a quick pass inside the left side block. Lemon gets whacked on the arm, and it will go out of bounds. They're going to say Cole Valley touched it. I don't know if they did, but either way, it probably could have been a foul as they were hounding the arms of Lemon as she turned and pivoted inside. Phillips goes right inside the key, and she will go up and get called for the offensive foul. Lowered her shoulder, went aggressively into the basket, and our official saying that Cole Valley had established themselves just outside the key. I think that's a good call. Checking into the ballgame, Tessa Orcutt. Not really a starter, but a player to watch. Another underclassman that can score in droves. Down the far baseline, rising up high into the air. Fraz to Holsinger, back to Fraz. Double team on the near side corner. Orcutt to the top of the arc. Oates finds her teammate underneath. An initial miss from Holsinger. Got rejected by the rim. Tried to put it back up after her own rebound and gets collapsed in on the foul coming up. Second foul on Julia Jensen, the senior, who is given the tough assignment of guarding the second leading scorer on this Chargers team. Holsinger floats one up, and it will rock back and forth and fall down into the hole on the first free throw. 8-5 with 4:27 left here in the first quarter. Second attempt, Holsinger. Front backing in. There's something about the front backing in lately that's working very well for the Cole Valley Chargers. Phillips will get the inbound all alone. Will be met right at half court by the defender Braylon Weldeck. Working to the near side now. Henderson has that one bounce off of her chest. It will be stolen by Cole Valley. Losing the basketball is Holsinger, and it will be picked up by the Pirates. Phillips, quick bounce pass, and it will be kicked right inside the key, looking for the fast break opportunity. Barzee filling the lanes on the left side of the court, but sticking the big old leg in there and kicking it out of bounds was Ashley Oates. The tall power forward and center for this Cole Valley team. Beckstead set to check in, or rather to set the ball in motion. Setting up in the far corner, a feed inside for Lemon. Here comes the push shot, and it will be short off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound by Cole Valley. Coming out into a track race is Orcutt. Stopped by Phillips initially. Goes to the bounce pass on the far side wing. Cross-court pass down into the corner for Wetzel. She'll feed that one up and over to the top. Holsinger, straightaway three, and it is good. 8-8 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. 6 points for Holsinger. Well, it looks like they gave him 9. I must have been counting poorly. 9-8 in favor of the Chargers, and our first timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road, the women's boutique store in downtown Preston. We'll be back in 30 on a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate Athletics.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
Back into the continuation of the first quarter. A little bit of a run by Cole Valley has them up 9-8. Again, pressure right at half court. Barzee on the crossover near side wing, stepping through it. Holsinger almost steals it away from Phillips. Beckstead on the triangle pass out to Henderson. Ball low on the pass from Henderson to Phillips, but she's able to corral it. And a lot of stifling defense from Cole Valley. Bounce pass inside again, and Henderson has had a couple passes just go off a little bit. Driving to the basket, Phillips. will be able to stop the intensive hounding defense of Cole Valley as she gets fouled underneath the rim, driving and shooting. 2 shots coming up for Phillips, who will spin the ball in her right hand, take the deep squat, and lob it up off the back iron and in. Tie ball game, 9-9. 3:05 remaining in the first, brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area of Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming. This Cole Valley Chargers team, 17-4 overall. Runner-ups in District 3 to Melba, as Phillips goes 2 for 2 at the line. She's got 5 points in the quarter. Here comes a big three from Holsinger, and she is unfazed, stepping into it on the right side wing, launching it up, and she gets it. Holsinger, 9 points in the first quarter. Chargers up 12-10. Barzee in front of Phillips. Looked like 2 Pirates in the same area on the far side wing. 2-3 zone, incredibly aggressive. Holsinger coming way out and hounding the ball carriers of Westside, trying to work it up and around. Henderson double teamed on the near. Cross court pass, right side wing 3. Phillips says, I'll do you one better, and answer it right away. Big 3-pointer from Letty, and she has got 8 going toe-to-toe with Holsinger. Here comes the 3 from Franz. No good on the right side. Quick transition 3 from Cole Valley does not fall, and it will be rebounded by the Lady Pirates. Putting up the one-hand finger and the offense. Barzee stepping in all alone off the side of the rim. No good. Just inside the arc on the far side wing. Quick pass way down Franz, stopping, coming back into the middle, and she will get fouled before the shot. Who's it going to be on? I think it's Beckstead, who reached in, and yep, we get confirmation. That's going to be the first one on Laney Jane, as the Pirates have given up 5 team fouls in the first quarter with under 2 minutes left. Got to be careful, can't send Cole Valley to the line. A lob up over to the left side wing, Franz. Scooping pass over to the near side. Waldeck driving, and a kick out back up at the top. Westside setting up into their 2-3 zone. A screen, Franz driving into the lane, lost the basketball, and she walks with it, as I believe it was either Julia Jensen or Beckstead that reached her right in hand in there, got on the basketball, and caused her to take the extra step to collect herself. Pirates up 13-12. Phillips to Jensen, far side. Shuffle of the offense and defense. Up to the top of the arc. Jensen behind the line. It will be off the left side. Barzee, an offensive rebound, and puts it back through on the left side. Barzee's first points of the ball game is off of the offensive rebound. That's what she's done so well in this state tournament. And the wraparound pass down the far baseline from near to far from the arms of Wetzel for Olmsted is out of bounds. A turnover on the Chargers. Pirates lead by 3. 1 minute remaining in the first. A calm and collected senior, Letty Phillips, comes to the near side. Bounce pass over to Jensen, who pumps once and gives it back to her. Westside hasn't been able to get the 3-ball to fall very consistently in this state tournament. A dangerous pass, and it will be kicked down below. Second time that Ashley Oates got her foot in there. Barzee got caught up in some traffic, the double team, and she had picked up her dribble, panicked and threw it inside on the feed. It was the wrong pass. Lemon feeds and threads the needle and gets fouled on the collapse on the near side block on the inbound. Fourth team foul on the Chargers. Westside has played a lot more calm and confident in this game so far. Here's Lemon, has that ball tipped right at the baseline, and it's stolen away by Waldeck. Set up for 3 straight away, and that is good on the right side. Natalie Wetzel, and she ties the ball game up at 15 on that 3-pointer. And it looks like Cole Valley is just setting up to shoot those 3s, hoping that their percentage from beyond the perimeter can carry them through the tough interior offense of what Westside has to offer. Jensen way into the middle, a lot of contact, no whistle. And it's tipped out of bounds by the front court of the Lady Chargers. Coach Garner calling out the offensive set. This game for third place in 2A. It's a big game here, although the stand's not as packed as what we've seen earlier on. It's just the two different it's the two different fan bases of Cole Valley and Westside as the championship game is being played out at the Idaho Ford Center. Holsinger driving inwards, and she gets tripped up and lost the basketball. And I think the referees are letting a lot of stuff happen underneath the basket. And it might be good for basketball. It might be work in favor of the Pirates. It's happening both ways. Buzzer beater launch will not fall from Letty Phillips as she launched it from her own free throw line in the back court. And we're going into the second quarter all tied up at 15-all. Letty Phillips doing a fantastic job carrying this team so far. She's got 8 on the opposite end. Trinity Holsinger with 9. A little battle from the point guards right now. We'll come back to you in just a second here on 105.5 KCH, 1340 AM, and mylocalradio.com.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
With over 24 years of building multifamily and commercial projects across the Intermountain West, Procon stands apart as a leader in the custom framing industry, driven by the standard of delivering the highest level of customer service, high-quality work, and integrity. Procon is dedicated to building multifamily and commercial properties that exceed customer expectations. Visit online to see why Procon stands above the rest at buildprocon.com.
Welcome back into the second quarter as we go. The Cole Valley Chargers will start off with the basketball on the far side of the court. It's been a back and forth battle so far. Westside has had a productive offensive first quarter, something that hasn't happened in the first 2 games of the state tournament. Well, the problem is that Cole Valley feels just as confident shooting from beyond the perimeter as well. 3 3-point shots for Cole Valley. Froz gets the inbound and goes up into the trees on the far side, missing the shot on the inbounds. Quickly, Westside takes it the other way. Lemon on the left elbow. Collapsed in on. Triple team just drives inwards. Barzee set up and knocks it down on the near side, just inside the arc. Long jumper from Barzee gets things started off in this second quarter. Froz down in the far side corner. A pump and drive inside the key, and it will be stolen away by Letty Phillips. Here she comes across the line. Barzee gets the quick pass, a feed to Lemon, and it will be tipped around by Holsinger, who collapsed over the top of Lemon and knocks it out of bounds. So Westside, you can just tell the difference between both of these teams right now. I feel as though maybe perhaps, experience-wise, this is fantastic for the program. Both of these programs, you can tell that Cole Valley has a great, bright future. So does Westside, and they are playing a little bit more confident in this third-place game. Up and under move, Natalie Lemon, strong to the bucket, worked on the near side baseline, got underneath her defender, used her body to come back into the key, throws it up with the right hand, and a 4-point lead for the Pirates. Early on in this second quarter, down in the far side, Wetzel, who nailed a big three-pointer to tie the ball game early in the second, pass to the right side and off the backboard and around on the three-point shot. Froz misses it. Rebounded by Westside. Barzee in the near corner. Here comes the double team that Cole Valley's been showing. Wrapping around. Beckstead gives it back over to the near side wing, and Phillips says, hey, let's set up some offense here. Pumping once, and a gift for Jensen on the far side angle as it will work its way, poking and prodding around the perimeter. Cole Valley's worked into a 3-2 zone now, and it's stolen away on the pass attempted for Beckstead. Here comes Waldeck, stopping and giving it over to the near side. Good perimeter passing. Holsinger for 3. No, off the right side of the rim, and it will roll right into the West Side bench. Cole Valley, you can tell right now, just really, really wants that three-point ball so bad. They want this thing to carry them. And you know, the thing is, if you launch up all these open threes, Westside's having a hard time closing out on them. They're getting open looks. Chargers shooting pretty decent right now. Most of their points coming from beyond the perimeter. Westside working things inside, into the paint, and maybe just a hair outside. 3-2 zone now. And another steal. Frost steps in front of Beckstead, and Westside's had a hard time, adapting to the quick defensive change. Initially, it was a 2-3 zone Cole Valley was giving them. Now it's a 3-2 zone. Here comes the three on the right side. Another quick setup. Air ball out of bounds, tipped back inwards, and Beckstead has it. Wetzel, volleyball set it from the far side, diving out of bounds. So with this 3-2 zone, what you got to do is be able to work that pick and pop type of thing that they did here. Barzee trying to wrap around her defender and feed inside the limit. And you have a great front court in the Westside Pirates out on the floor right now. Beckstead and Lemon have just been stellar on the year. Jensen's going to come out, take a seat on the bench. Henderson will come in. Tommy, in the game against Ryrie in the first quarter and first half, was just on fire. It's 8 points to her name. Had a season high first quarter in that one. Missing the shot, Westside gives it back to Ryrie. Here's the wraparound pass, and that is how you break the 3-2 zone, getting it underneath on the forwards and giving it up to the opposite weak side that doesn't transition. 17-19. Pirates still hold on to a 2-point lead. 3-2 zone. Barzee down in the corner for Beckstead, flashing inwards. She's cut off at the point of attack, and a foul stepping over the top, a blocking foul by Tessa Orcutt. Westside has just not been able to figure out this 3-2 zone that's been giving them trouble in the last 2.5 minutes here. No points by the Westside Pirates in a little bit of a drought. Henderson throws the lob over into the half-court circle. Phillips comes to collect it. They'll work to the far side. Phillips gets the reception back from Barzee. And the forwards, Nielsen and Lemon, have got to call for the basketball here. Here comes a screen. It's not going to work super great. Nielsen comes inside, passes off to Lemon, and I believe that we get a equipment timeout midway through this play. Letty Phillips comes down to tie her right shoe. And the ball was up for grabs in the middle of the paint. We got a quick whistle. Phillips to Lemon on the left block. Here comes that push shot, and it's through contact and in. Natalie Lemon so good at floating away from the body, and she uses her height to get her arms out in a position where it's hard for smaller defenders to get up and reach and contest. They can only reach her forearms. She gets up there and gets the 2 points, and the free throw is good as well. 8 points for Lemon with 4:20 left in the second quarter. Holsinger to Wetzel, down into the near side corner. Orcutt. Quick passing, and Cole Valley's handled this zone fairly decently well, but Westside is quick to recover. Not a lot of dribbling, just mostly passing for the Chargers. Holsinger stepping in for the three bomb on the left side, and it is nestled in. And she's a fantastic player. Holsinger with 12 points, more than half of the offensive production for the Chargers. 22-20, 3:45 remaining. Henderson wanted to feed inside for Lemon, collapsing inwards, and here comes the long bomb. Lemon gets the offensive rebound, bounces once off of the back iron after the initial miss from Letty Phillips. 23-20. Froz. Quick feed inside the paint. She'll drive to the basket and get fouled on the arm. Who's this foul going to be on? Number 11. Tommy Henderson will get her first personal foul. This game has been shaping up to what I expected it to be, a very close game, back and forth with two different play styles right now. Missed free throw by Froz. Off the right side, it rolls out. She's been held a little bit more quiet than her counterpart. It's been Holsinger who's been getting the points for everybody on the Chargers side. Second attempt from Froz, and that will rocket out after bouncing around a couple times in the pinball machine. Rebound by Harley Nielsen. The Pirates will work over on the far side of the court. Lemon coming to screen for Barzee. Cut off. Flashing inwards. It's Henderson looking for Nielsen, and that will be easily stolen away by Olmstead. Froz. And Henderson picks that pocket away from Holsinger. Barzee filling the lane on the left side. Layup, and it's good. Quality basketball. Awesome. You know, just basics. The basics being handled super duper well by the West Side Pirates. They're able to get the quick steal and the fast break points off the lefty Barzee. She's got 6 with 2:48 left in the half. A quick 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Our timeout today brought to you by Magnolia Road, the women's boutique store in downtown Preston. Don't go to Logan. Don't go to Pocatello. You don't need to. You can find all the cutest tops, bottoms, sweaters, boots, and more right at Magnolia Road on downtown, right on downtown State Street in Preston. So the West Side Pirates have been kind of going back and forth with the West Side Chargers, the Coal Valley Chargers in this one. And it's been a tale of two different offenses. One side has been working inside the paint, offensive rebounds, tough shots, and won opportunities. And the other side, although they have been getting fouled a few times, haven't been able to get as many free throw line opportunities, haven't cashed in as much, and they've been launching from beyond the perimeter. So it's two different styles of basketball happening right now. And currently it's West Side out by 6. Things can change if Coal Valley gets the hot hand from outside the paint. Driving with the right hand right into the body of Lemon. No good on the push shot by Orcutt. Lemon gets the rebound. Here comes the floor general, Phillips, from right to left. All maroons for the West Side Pirates. Dribbling around the pressure, stopped on the baseline, kick out for Barzee. She'll step into the two-point shot, and that will roll out off the front of the rim. Good look initially from Barzee, found herself all alone. Couldn't nestle that one home after filling in the vacant spot. Crossover cooking here is Holsinger. Back to Froz at the top of the arc. She'll pump once and go right into the key. Strong move, and it's rejected by Harley Nielsen. Here comes the ball right out to Henderson. The West Side takes the breather with under 2 minutes left. Wants to set up the offense. A great rejection by Harley Nielsen, who shoved it right out and away. Henderson getting the screen, and she'll miss the layup, Got a great seal off on the right side. Little touch shot, rims around too short. Froz again cooking on Phillips. She's got a great off-ball dribble, and here comes the open lane. The Red Sea opens for Wetzel as she gets past her defender. Right in the middle of the key. 26-22 for the West Side Pirates. Barzee to Nielsen at the top, using her body to spin off of her right pivot foot, working her way around. Barzee, the 5'1 junior, out for the top. Phillips, right side, no good, skying up into the air as Froz gets the cleanup off the glass. She'll take it herself across the timeline. She's going to want to drive. Crossover into the key, bounce pass out to the top. Holsinger, floater, no. Tipping it out and away is Natalie Lemon, who tried to box out Holsinger on that one. Holsinger, very impressive. She's got 12 points in this first half. Kind of competing with Letty Phillips and Natalie Lemon for most points. Here in the corner all alone, long three, no. Off the arms of Oates. And Barzee gets called for the double dribble as I look down on the score sheet. Couldn't see exactly what it was. A quick inbound. Coal Valley gets the basketball back. Down in the far side corner, Holsinger closed out by Beckstead, who sits in the chair. Over to the near side now. Nielsen steals that one out and away, punches it out from Orcutt. And the Pirates get the basketball back. Here comes the crossover at the midcourt line. Phillips working all around the defense. Here comes the backdoor and the pick and roll option. And Beckstead finds herself all alone from about 3 feet out. Kisses it off the glass over the top of her head. and extends the lead a little bit more, 28-22. Froz, no hesitation, three, and she drains it right in the face of Phillips. That's a great athlete doing what she does best. 2 seconds left. Phillips driving, and she will get fouled with 0.5 seconds remaining in the half. She's got a chance to push this to a two-possession game. The Cole Valley Chargers have lived and died off of the three-point bucket. And our officials coming together to meet inside the paint. The ladies lining up on either side of the key. It will be a blocking foul on Hadley Froz. 0.2 seconds are put on the scoreboard. That was a great aggressive drive from Letty Phillips, who goes right inwards and knows that the shot clock and the timer's running out. The buzzer beater shot doesn't go in the layup, but she will get fouled blocking. That's the second foul on Hadley Froz. And head coach Matt Beglinger maybe perhaps trying to say that it was a different girl that might have fouled her, but they say nope, it was her. And Phillips, calm and collected, puts that free throw right into the bucket. Had 8 points in the first quarter, hasn't scored yet in the second, besides that one free throw. Here comes the second one, this for 9 points, and that's off the back iron, no good. Push shot at the buzzer was no good, as it was offensively rebounded by Beckstead, and we're going into halftime. The Westside Pirates holding on to a little bit of a lead over the Cole Valley Chargers. Two separate types of offense, both cashing in pretty well for each team. Cole Valley launching the long three ball, living and dying, Golden State Warriors style. And the Westside Pirates being a little bit more calm, being a little bit more offensively minded to feed into the post, working the shimmy shakes and the post moves for Beckstead, Lemon, and Phillips. Both of the point guards for each team, including Holsinger and Letty Phillips, have been aggressive off of the dribble drive and have gone into the basket, have cashed in a lot of points for both of their teams. We'll go ahead, take the quick break. 10-minute halftime show. We'll get ready for the second half. Again, this game for the third place trophy in 2A. It's a huge game here tonight. Both teams acting a little bit more confident. I would say Westside is playing a lot more relaxed than what they were yesterday. So we'll take the break. Come back to you in just a minute, right after this on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM, and a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate Athletics on Preston's Classic Hits.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Hey ladies, when you're looking to freshen up your wardrobe, there is no need to travel to the big city shopping centers or the dreaded mall. Stay local and head to Magnolia Road in downtown Preston. They offer great prices on the cutest tops, bottoms, sweaters, shoes and boots, and other accessory items. And best of all, everything is size inclusive from small to 3XL. When you shop local, everything you spend stays right here in Preston and Franklin County. Magnolia Road, 27 South State Street in downtown Preston.
Sometimes in life, the next level seems to be just out of your reach. You know you could reach your goal if you could just figure out what's blocking your success. The trained professionals at Level 10 Life offer life, health, and career coaching. These professional coaching sessions will help you put the next piece together in your puzzle. Don't wait. The coaches at Level 10 Life are here to help you reach your next milestone in life. Schedule a free consultation online at level10lifecoach.com.
People oftentimes ask us, why do people from other areas of the valley or other parts of the state or drive so far to come here? And a lot of times I'll ask them, so why did you drive past several different dealers to come and buy your car here. And a lot of times they say, I just like the environment here. I like the low pressure. They don't play games. You guys are straightforward with me. You don't, trick me into buying something I don't want. We take care of people the way we want to be treated, and so they'll drive a ways to do that.
Bought my first truck from here in 1992 when I was 14 years old, and been buying trucks and a few cars ever since. I'm always referring friends, family, anybody I talk to West Motor Company.
We have a good time here, We have a great team of employees that we encourage them to have fun. Play at work is kind of one of our mottos.
West Motors will treat you like family.
WestMotorCompany.com.
The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care For You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care For You. Not just a name, but a commitment. We welcome you into the halftime show today as we get ready for a little bit of a recap of what we've seen so far. Big shout out and thank you to all of our wonderful listeners that are joining in to support the Lady Pirates tonight, including my wonderful wife, Melissa Olson. She is the love of my life, #1 in my heart. You can also catch the Westside Pirate boys tonight, as Dan Hubbard will be on the call for them in the third round of the district tournaments to see who's going to the district tournament, the district championship game. I will be here covering this Boise stuff. We got one more half of basketball for the Westside Pirate girls, and they've played very, very well. It's probably been one of their higher first half in terms of points, and I believe that's attributed to the fact that they are more relaxed. They're playing out here to have fun, and you can just tell the difference. You can tell the difference when the girls get seized up, when they get frustrated, and they play to, I don't want to say want to win, because they want to win all the time, but when you're putting winning and performance over fun, you can just tell the difference between this Westside squad. And I've talked about that with Coach Garner a little bit, and she just wants the girls to relax and have fun, and they've been doing it very well. They lead by 4 over the Cull Valley Chargers in a high-scoring first half, very different than what we saw in the previous 2 games in the state tournament. It's been the post work and the dribble drive off of the top of the arc by Letty Phillips and Natalie Lemon that have been so very key and integral to the success of what we've seen so far here in the first half, brought to you by Level 10 Life. The trained professionals at Level 10 Life, here to help you achieve your next level in life. Find them at level10lifecoach.com. For the Cull Valley Chargers, not a whole lot of post work. It's been quick triangle passes. They've handled the defense of Westside pretty decently well, and they came into this knowing that they want to hound the ball carriers of Westside, and they also want to launch up threes. And so far, it's kept them in the game. A lot of three-point shots from the Chargers, I believe 5 by my unofficial count, which makes up 15 of their 25 points. The others, 10 points, a lot of them have come off of the dribble drive off of the point guard, Trinity Holsinger, who averages about 12 points per game right now. She's got 12. So she's already kind of met her game average. So we're going to have to keep an eye on her. What will Westside do to shut her down? That will be a key going into this second half. We'll come back to you, take a quick break, come back with the halftime statistics brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, right here on 105.5, 1340 AM, Preston's Classic Hits.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
Sometimes in life, the next level seems to be just out of your reach. You know you could reach your goal if you could just figure out what's blocking your success. The trained professionals at Level 10 Life offer life, health, and career coaching. These professional coaching sessions will help you put the next piece together in your puzzle. Don't wait. The coaches at Level 10 Life are here to help you reach your next milestone in life. Schedule a free consultation online at level10lifecoach.com. It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
Franklin County Medical Center Sports Therapy and Rehabilitation Services is dedicated to helping you live your best life. We have trained professional staff to help you improve your athletic endurance and so much more. Whether you are recovering from injury or surgery or need some basic athletic training, we work hard to get you back to doing what you love most. Our speech pathologist can also assist with communication, language, or other speech issues. Learn more about our services at fcmc.org.
We welcome everybody in, ladies and gentlemen, to the start of our second half today. Brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Really quickly before we start the action, our stats brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Aubrey Barzee with 6 points, Beckstead with 4. Letty Phillips on the aggressive drive to the baskets. She's got 9 points. Natalie Lemon has 10. On the opposite end, Holsinger with 12 and Froz with 5. 29-25, starting the second half. The Westside Pirates will start off with the basketball on the far sideline. Senior superstar Julia Jensen set to throw in here for Phillips, who shuffles backwards. And a quick foul given up by Holsinger, who is riding the hip of Phillips. First 4 seconds into the ballgame, Holsinger just couldn't get off of the back wallet of Letty Phillips, and she gives up her second personal foul. Phillips does the exact same move on the opposite side of the court, crosses over the half-court line, and starts the offensive segment. Here's Phillips getting past her defender and going through. She beat Holsinger to the spot, passed it off to the left side, went on the far side of the key and got the easy layup. And here she goes, starting things off on an incredible performance so far, carrying over from the first half. Waldeck to Holsinger at the top. Pink shoes and inside feed to Franz. And the bounce pass out. Here is Phillips, who wants to get a hold of it, can't do it in time. Got to get back on defense as Cole Valley handles the deflection before it crosses the half-court line. Tipped around, and Waldeck looked like she lost the basketball. But it will stay with Cole Valley on the far side baseline. Inbounds coming up. Holsinger double teamed in the far corner. 2 Cole Valley Chargers in the same area. Holsinger very comfortable with the basketball, can rip it in and out of the hands, spins off of Barzee, feeds to Franz. Here overs the lob into the near side corner. Wetzel with the right hand dribble up to the top. Good defense so far by Westside. 3-bomb, no good off the front of the rim, and that's going to be a key element of how this storyline is going to go for the game moving forward. If Cole Valley can continue to hit at a high level from beyond the perimeter, they'll stay with the Westside Pirates in terms of scoring. Here comes the pick and roll. Natalie Lemon gets up and under one defender. Collapsing on top of her was Waldeck as she drove on the outside of the key, got fouled on the shot, and we got 2 shooting fouls coming up for Natalie Lemon. 69% free throw shooter, and that one just rolls in and out on her on the left side of the rim. Natalie Lemon, dubbed by me personally Miss Double-Double. She's been so good on the year and a key player to watch for the Westside Pirates. Has been integral. Misses both free throws. Going up into it is Barzee, and she goes into the body of Olmstead. sneaks underneath her arm, the reach of her arm, and goes into the basketball and gets a held ball call. West Side thinks that they're going to have it underneath the basket, but I don't think the possession arrow swapped because West Side started off with it to begin the third quarter. And they do. They fixed that arrow call. Coach Beglinger came over to the media table to make sure that that the arrow did not swap, and Cole Valley gets the jump ball instead. Holsinger, high dribble at the top. Quick chest pass out of the far side, gets it back over to the near. Got over the top of her toes, but is saved by her own dribble as Cole Valley trying to get things up and through against a 2-3 zone of West Side. Up and underneath, and a quick jump shot on the near side. Block is no good. Wetzel comes up and through, and her floater will not go. Tipped out and away. And Froz will foul Julia Jensen trying to punch that ball out and beyond. It was a good thought by Froz. That's going to be her second foul. A quick pass from Jensen into Phillips, who wasn't quite ready for it. She was trying to clean off her shoes. The ball comes at her quickly as Westside sets up into the half court. Floating up to the top of the arc is Lemon on the chest pass to Barzee. Wrapping up and around. Here's Phillips closed out. Here comes that backdoor cut, and Lemon leaves that one short. Offensive rebound by Barzee. Long three from Jensen will not go, and Westside with two great looks at the rim to try and extend this lead. Left both of them short. One a three-point shot and one an easy layup from Lemon. Turnaround jumper is an air ball by Froz, who just did not have her legs underneath her as she turned back towards the basket. And we get a full timeout by Cole Valley, brought to you by Magnolia Road, the women's boutique store in downtown Preston. We'll take it as well. Come back to you in 30 seconds. Right after this on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM, and mylocalradio.com.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
Back into the third quarter we will go. The West Side Pirates kicking things off, getting some buckets to fall to start things off in this second quarter. They've had one bucket to their name, and that has been by Letty Phillips. 2 minutes and 30 seconds have come off of the clock, but an interesting point to note that the Cole Valley Chargers have given up 3 fouls in those 2 minutes and 30 seconds. On the opposite end, the Pirates have come away clean, not giving up any fouls in that one. Cole Valley is going to set backwards into that 3-2 zone that gave a little bit of a fit to the Pirate offense back in the second quarter. The two district runner-ups from District 3 and District 5 trying to battle it out here for the third place trophy at Bishop Kelly High School of 2A. Jensen feeding inside to Lemon. Here comes the collapse in on by the Cole Valley defense. Straightaway three from Phillips will not go. Lemon and Jensen track it down in the far side corner. Beckstead almost loses it. Screaming out to grab that one was Waldeck. Lemon left elbow, and the bounce pass almost too far out of bounds, and is as Barzee has to sky into the bleachers to save it. Goes back into the arms of Cole Valley, and they'll take it from right to left. Franz out for Waldeck. Around the horn it will go. Great passing by Cole Valley. They have really kept West Side in transition on their toes. Both teams really work in that 3-2 zone, trying to avoid and force the other to not shoot from beyond the perimeter. Here comes a aggressive drive inside by Orcutt, and she is pit-pocketed. Here's Barzee with the contested layup on the fast break on the opposite end, and that will fall up and through on the glass. Barzee had to work over the top of the taller defender. Jensen saves that one in. Lemon kicks that one out on the outlet, and here's Phillips crossing the half-court line, tripping over was a Cole Valley defender. Great bounce pass underneath, and Barzee can't do the same move twice. Gets rejected on the left block, but will stay into the arms of the Pirates. Setting back up at the 10-foot line is Phillips. A lazy pass over to the near side. Jensen now to Phillips again. She'll square up for three, and their legs just not underneath that one on the air ball attempt. Again, another great look from Westside from beyond the perimeter, and that's just been one of those things that Westside has not been able to consistently get on the year. You know, earlier on in the year, off of the arms of Julia Jensen and Beckstead, those were the two that really were hitting from way out and beyond. But as of recently, in the latter half of the season, it's had to come off of the arms of Phillips and others. You know, those shooting slumps and waves go in and out. Holsinger not on the same page with Froz, as the two cannot connect on the easy pass in front of their own bench, and it goes throw it out of bounds into the near sideline. 33-25, 3:35 left here in the third quarter, brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Beckstead trying to steal off her defender right at the top of the free throw line. She will launch straight up, and the laser beam falls right in for Beckstead. And the points really falling a little bit easier here for the Pirates in this third quarter. No points yet for Cole Valley, who's been fruitless for about 5 minutes in this third quarter. Backdoor cut. Holsinger goes into the body of Lemon, and the and one. Tough shot from Holsinger. Adds to her point total. She's really been a one-woman show for Cole Valley today, outside of the three-point sporadic shooting. Here comes the three-point attempt, and the play capitalized by Holsinger. 35-28 for the amount of domination Westside's had in this ball game. Cole Valley has kept it close, thanks to the efforts of Holsinger. Here comes a quick steal on the right side elbow. No good. Quickly down the far layup line, and it will be missed by Orcutt, who pushed the shot off the glass. Lemon picks up her dribble and gives the quick pass out to Phillips. Phillips driving around, gets a screen from Barzee. Down into the near side corner is Beckstead. Double team up and away. Cross-court pass. Barzee will cook and cross over. Westside again pulling it back out. Phillips calling for the screen from Lemon. Gives it off to Barzee on the left side instead. Quick feed. Lemon turns around on the left side, and that will be a foul on the quick and powerful drive. It's happened so many times on the year before, and it's been poetic having it be the last game of the year that Natalie Lemon, quick on the turnaround, drives her right shoulder downwards right towards the basket. She'll get fouled. Here comes the free throw, and she misses another one. A little bit cold from the free throw line, however, from Lemon. She's missed 3 of her last 3. All in the third quarter. Here comes the redemption shot for 25%. And that will bounce friendly off the back iron and in. Lemon's point total up to 11 with that free throw make. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Holsinger passes off to Froz. Now to Orcutt on the near side. Trying to call out where to go. And Cole Valley players seem a little bit frustrated with themselves. Here comes the quick pass after the steal. Jensen falls down onto the ground. Kick out for 3 on the near side, and that nestles home. The circus play by Froz hits home from beyond the perimeter. And it's only a 5-point difference between these two teams. Coach Beglinger calling out to meet the Pirates at half court, and Beckstead steps into the three-point shot on the far side. Not to be outdone, does the exact same thing in the exact same position that Froz did before. Here's the backdoor cut. Holsinger into the body of Lemon. Tough shot. Lays it up and in inside the key. And points abounding for both of these teams as we go back and forth with 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. 33 for the Chargers. 39 for the Pirates. Phillips, the chest pass down to Barzee in the corner, looking for the inlet for Lemon, who's smothered inside. Now she's open. She turns around, floats it up with the left hand, and gets it in from about 4 feet away. initially smothered as the ball came down into the near side corner. On the rotation, everybody lost track of her, put her arms up inside the middle, and then just turned around for the easy shot. Fraz at the top of the arc, spinning off of Barzee. Defense as Orcutt will feed inside, and that will be poked out from behind. Beckstead helping out Lemon, who is working the one-on-one against Ashley Oates. Tommy Henderson coming in for Julia Jensen in the last 30 seconds of this third quarter. Grooms out on the far side corner, stolen away by Phillips. Here's Barzee on the foot race, one-on-one against Holsinger. Step back, secondary fast break. Henderson for two on the right side, and that just rolls off the right. Barzee on the offensive rebound gets their own miss again and will go up into the arms of Olmstead and get the foul. Two shots coming up for Barzee, and this little little point guard, this little shooting guard for Westside, pound for pound and inch for inch, could probably out-rebound anybody in the state of Idaho. Just absolutely incredible. Barzee's free throw rattles in and out. Pirates could be in a lot better position if they've been able to knock down their free throws today. It's been a storyline in the last two games. Here's the second shot from Barzee, and that rolls out the left side. 0 for 2. Missed free throws could come back to haunt this team. Fraz with 5 seconds at the top of the arc. Holsinger for three on the left side wing. It's an air ball, and it will be thrown out of bounds with 1 second left. Beckstead touched it. And we get a 3 personnel rotation for the Chargers. Out comes Orcutt, Oates, and Olmstead. 1 second remaining. Bounce pass up and underneath, and the push shot at the buzzer won't go. Pirates will go into the fourth quarter holding on to a 41-33 lead. Points kind of hard to come by here in that third quarter, but again, another big three-point shot makes it a little bit closer for Cole Valley. They've been just holding on life support from those three-point shots from beyond the perimeter. We'll take the timeout, take a quick breather, come back to you for the final quarter of Westside Lady Pirate basketball on the year. Third place trophy on the line in Bishop Kelly State Tournament, brought to you by Real Dairy. We'll come back right after this on a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate Athletics.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
105.5 FM KACH.
Hi, we're Braden and Brittany Smith with Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency.
We're Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jan Stone with Northern Title of Preston, and we are Preston Proud, Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Bill Chambers from North Stars Ultimate Outdoors, and we are Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Larson. I'm with HK Auto, and we are Dayton Proud and Idaho Strong.
We're Preston Proud, Idaho Strong, serving Franklin County and beyond.
Welcome into our Papa J's Beef Jerky and Deli fourth quarter. Papa J's world-class jerky, small town USA, right in downtown Clifton, right on the highway. Go ahead and find them. As Westside will go ahead, cross over into the front court. Phillips, aggressive work inside, finds Barzee on the opposite block as she works from right to left, and Barzee lays it up and in. And the Pirates having probably their best outing offensively of the entire year. Just have been incredibly impressive. In the far side corner, driving inwards, and the reach-in foul on the arm. Barzee and Beckstead pop that ball in and out of the hands of Braylon Waldeck. And the foul will be assessed to Beckstead, her second. 7:34 left. Pirates up by 10 one strong quarter away from a third place trophy. Ball lobbed up at the free throw line, and it cannot be handled by Froz. Intercepted by the senior point guard Phillips, who just struts across the BK logo from left to right. Strong chest pass to Henderson on the right side. Lemon will float up through the middle to the top of the arc. Hand it off to Barzee. Here's Henderson inside. Out for the three-point shot. Phillips holds her form, bounces off the back iron, no good. Henderson with the offensive rebound. Her shot won't go. Barzee comes screaming in and knocks it out. Here's Lemon driving in with the push shot, and that shot off the right side. So 3 separate opportunities for Westside, just not falling, but it has been the offensive rebounding and second chance point opportunities for Westside that's really, really given them so many chances to come away with the lead here. Froz at the free throw line. Kick out to the far side wing. 3. It will be off the back iron, wedged around, and rebounded offensively by Olmsted. Throws it back to the free throw line, or rather the half-court line. Holsinger will cross over, feed Franz right at the free throw line, get it back out. She'll step into the three-point shot, and that will be soft and collected underneath the basket by Barzee on the rebound. Phillips walks with the basketball, held it for 2 steps. Wanted to throw it up inside, and Coach Garner's going to come over and tell the senior point guard to just relax. Just relax. We're up 10, 6:24 left. You got to put your closers in there and make closing type of plays, and throwing it inside to the traffic on the fast break with no chance is not one of those plays that Coach Garner wants to see at this moment right now. Take some time off the clock. Holsinger. Skip pass over to the right side, around to the top of the arc. And giving it back over into the near side corner. Wetzel. Cole Valley trying to assess this 3-2 zone once again. Here comes a quick 3 on the far side. Long rebound, tipped out and away by Olmsted, but Barzee steps in front of her. Here she goes, stopping, giving it off to Lemon. No, Phillips drives and cannot finish on the quick transition. Here comes a long bomb, long shot up and underneath, and it will be stepping out of bounds. That's a baseball pass from Holsinger intended for Olmsted, who can't collect it underneath the west side basket. Good chances at the line. West side just, a couple shots away from really putting in the final touches. And powerhouse moves to put this thing away. Beckstead sealing off on the wraparound screen, and it will go in and out of her hands. Coach Garner, again, showing the girls, okay, just relax. Don't need to get antsy right now. Cole Valley has had no answers in the second half so far, have only been able to score, let's see here, 8 points. Here comes the corner 3 off the front. Henderson able to get it off of her own forehead on the bounce and take it on the near side baseline. Cole Valley, hot shooting in the first half from beyond the perimeter, not so hot in the second. West side again holding on to a 10-point lead. If they can get some easy points here, West side could really come away with some knockout blows as we approach the 4-minute and 45-second mark. It will be a 3-second violation in the lane by Natalie Lemon, who set up in there, tried to call for the ball for such a long time, and got called for the violation by our official underneath the basket. Cole Valley once again with the chance. Feeding inside, over to the right side block, caught underneath the basket, and Barzee intercepts the pass but falls out of bounds. On the cusp right now, West Side playing great defense, getting great looks offensively. The ball just hasn't fallen into the basket for them. This is the chance. Cole Valley kind of dead in the water at this moment. Holsinger, step in 3 at the top of the arc. Off the right side, no good. Barzee with another awesome rebound. This little 5'1" shooting guard out-rebounding everybody out onto the floor right now. Phillips, hesitation move, gets past her defender at the top of the arc. Works to the right side for Henderson, who will stop inside the free throw line and give it back out to the top. Phillips and company, probably told by Coach Garner to work it. Take the open shot, no shot clock. Time in your favor with under 4 minutes remaining in the ball game. Up 10, 43-33 against Cole Valley. Here comes that little pick and roll option, no good, intercepted by Cole Valley. Froz against Phillips, and a foul before the shot. Phillips reached in and around. Westside kind of got complacent on defense. That's the second foul on Letty. Not a whole lot of fouls given in the second half, which has really worked to the benefit of the Pirates, and a timeout taken. Full timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. We'll take the first timeout here in our fourth quarter, come back to you with the latter half right after this on 105.5 KACH, Preston's Classic Hits.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa Jay's beef jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa Jay's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa Jay's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa Jay's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
.345 remaining here in the fourth quarter, brought to you by Papa Jay's Beef Jerky and Deli out of Clifton, Idaho. That's world-class jerky. Small town USA, as the Westside Lady Pirates are 3:45 away from coming away from a third-place trophy at 2A. However, they've been in a little bit of a cold spell along with the Cole Valley Chargers in this one. Reading the lips of head coach Matt Beglinger, as I'm up above the Cole Valley bench right now, you could tell that he's just telling the girls to relax and to shoot comfortably. Froz driving inwards, gets that shot missed, but the putback layup on the offensive rebound, good by Olmsted. Westside trying to work out of their back court. Phillips stifled a little bit by the full court pressure of the Chargers, and that forces Coach Garner to take the timeout to calm things back down. So what we've seen so far in this game is the Westside Pirates working the middle paint and just the offensive rebound. I mean, the keys to the game so far for the success and the lead for the Pirates right now at 8 has been offensive rebounding and post work and calm and collected play from their point guard in Letty Phillips, who was driven to the basket in a score-first type of mentality today. However, the last little bit in the fourth quarter, both teams have kind of gone cold from the field. Westside has had some great looks, just hasn't been able to get it to fall. Cole Valley has not been able to hit much of anything outside the perimeter, but you never can be too confident, you can never be too safe. Even though you're up 8 with 3:22 left, Coach Beglinger telling his girls right now, drawing up the play to hound the backcourt of Westside in their own backcourt. They're going to try and make the Pirates panic with 3:22 left in a highly emotional type of moment in the ball game and try and come down and make some shots of their own. That's the best that they can do. Westside, best thing that they can do is run some timeout and take the easy shot, take the intended offensive set type of shot. Barzee setting the screen, going back into the backcourt, and here comes the double team. Barzee steps up and through pressure, and it will be stolen at half court by Froz. Near side giving it up is Holsinger. Froz to Holsinger in the corner for 3, and she will get it. Gotta be careful, 5-point difference. Phillips in a race in front of the media table, lobs it over to Lemon. Looks for Jensen, who was all alone underneath the basket, but Westside decides instead to run their offense as they set up into the half court. Holsinger with a massive 3-point shot. 2:45 remaining, and it's a close ball game now. Westside had this thing all but wrapped up, but a 5-point run by Cole Valley in the dead moments of the fourth quarter have made it a little bit more interesting. Phillips passing off to Jensen, and Pirates, again, that is the plan right now, to run out as much clock as they possibly can. Cole Valley electing not to foul at this point. They've got 2 fouls to give before the 1-and-1. Beckstead to Jensen, wrapping around, and the foul on the block by Holsinger after running off a lot of time. That was about a minute, probably 45 seconds run off by the Pirates. 2:13 remains on the clock in regulation. Wetzel set to check in for Waldeck. Wetzel with 5 points from my count. Jensen to Phillips in front of the media table. Coming way out and beyond is the Cole Valley Charger defense. Here comes the tough shot from Barzee just outside the key with the left hand, and it is up and through off the glass. Froz with 155. She'll take the three, and that will be an air ball off the right side. And it's just been a tough going type of thing for the Chargers beyond the perimeter in the second half outside of Holsinger. Full court pressure to the near side. Phillips. Barzee on the opposite end. She will race down the sideline. Bounce pass over to Beckstead, who will hold the basketball and give it back to the shooting guard. And then Phillips at the top. Jensen wrapping around a lot of pressure and a handoff by the Pirates. Pirates have been calm and collected. They haven't gotten too messed up. A little cooking on the far side, and that pass just in and out of the arms of Beckstead with 90 seconds remaining, 124 to be exact. That pass would have been handled by Beckstead. We would have been in a lot better position, but Cole Valley's going to get it on the far side corner in their own back court. Waldeck in for Froz, who just hustles across the half-court line, pumps once to her right. Holsinger for three, and that is a little bit far beyond. It goes out of bounds. Waldeck claiming that Beckstead had kind of held back onto her. Barzee to Jensen, pumping once, gets it down the sideline. Barzee gets whacked. It'll be a blocking call on Froz right at the half-court line. Probably one of those 50-50 calls. Barzee had not gotten her head up in time as she was collecting the basketball, sprinting down the far sideline, and that foul sends the best free throw shooter on the team to the line with 1:11 left, 45-38. 7-point lead currently right now for the Pirates, and the shot up from Barzee on the 1-and-1 rolls inwards. Barzee really the only one. Yeah, the only Pirate in the fourth quarter to score. She's got 5 to her name alone. Nobody else has scored for the Pirates. Gets both free throws. That's 6 in the corner for Barzee. Holsinger up at the top for Froz, who will jab step at the top of the arc. Pass it off to the far side, Wetzel. Down into the corner. Long three, and it's off on the air ball. Jensen. Wrap-around pass in the back court. Phillips dribbling in between the legs, in and out. Lob over to Beckstead, feed to Lemon, and kick out for Jensen, who thought better of herself as she thought about the three-point play. Reaching inwards is number 14, Wetzel, with the hand check foul, and that will send Julia Jensen to the line. With an honor to be on the scoreboard with Aubrey Barzee as the only Pirates in the fourth quarter to score if she can make a free throw here. And she does. Adding a little bit more insurance. 48-38 with 43 seconds left. Here's the second shot from Jensen. And she gets both of them. Absolutely incredible. There we go. 49-38. Quickly across the timeline. Holsinger kick out three for Wetzel. She'll take that one and nestle it in. Big shot for Wetzel. Full court pressure. Jensen, bounce pass up and around. Gives up the quick foul with 31 seconds remain. 8-point difference after the big three-point shot. We're not out of the woods quite yet. Pirates 31 seconds away from a third place finish in 2A if they can hold on and make their free throws. Jensen back again at the line, made 2 free throws last time. Her shot rolls out off the front back and out. Holsinger pitches it back to Franz on the right side. Barzee guarding her, and she steals the basketball. Here she goes down the far sideline, turning it around, gives it to Lemon, who goes up into the baseline. Out for Jensen, and Coach Garner calling out for the girls to just dribble out the clock. 8 seconds remain, and the Pirates of Westside are going to dribble out the clock. Cole Valley calls off the Dogs, and that is the final score. Third place trophy going back to Dayton. The Westside Lady Pirates get a final score of 49-41 against the Cole Valley Chargers in a very good offensive showcase by the Pirates. They played confident, they played together, and everybody did their role and their job in the best that they could possibly do. Everybody. Congratulations to the Westside Lady Pirates getting that third place trophy. A huge undertaking. Lots of great stuff to talk about. A team that fought through adversity, banded together, found their confidence, and figured it all out. Westside Lady Pirates getting the dub here, and it's great. Smiles abounding all around. We'll go ahead and keep it here as the trophy presentation, I believe, is going to be very quickly. Here we go. We'll pot up the PA announcer.
We would like to have your attention to the Board of Assembly at this time. Tom Shanahan shall present. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Idaho Activities Association, Very West Families of Idaho. We proudly present the 2023 2A State Girls Basketball Tournament, third place to the Pirates of Westside.
Westside Pirates getting their third place trophy, huddling in front of the media table, everybody's hands on the plaque. Cole Valley getting a nod and some claps from their team. They did very well, considering they are the defending state champions. They take fourth, and here's Coach Gardner. Pirates gathering up in front of their bench to take a picture with the third place trophy. Congratulations to the Westside Lady Pirates for an incredible year, coming back, taking third after winning the state play-in game in Pocatello against North Fremont, getting a huge win against the Ryrie Bulldogs in the first round, and then taking care of business here in the third place game at Bishop Kelly. We'll take the quick break, come back to you for our final statistics, and a goodbye here from Westside Lady Pirate basketball on the season. Again, Westside gets the victory 49-41 over the Cole Valley Chargers, the defending state champions, in the third place game in Boise. We'll be back here right after this. Papa J's World Headquarters in Clifton, Idaho started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa J's invites you to come in or find them online at papaj's.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa J's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa J's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papaj's.com.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837. Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. By Crumble Cookie, bringing friends and families together over the world's best cookies. By West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. By Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in town. By Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. By Ralph's Construction, building new homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. By Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll find in all of the Cache Valley. By Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, we have all the parts you need to keep your car or truck running strong. By Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. By Procon Homes, building quality multifamily homes across the West. By Les Schwab Tire in North Logan. For tires, brakes, shocks, or alignment, there's only one stop. It's Les Schwab Tire in North Logan. By North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. By Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial in Preston. By Level 10 Life. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions. By Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. By Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. Good deeds done daily at Northern Title. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. Now, stay tuned for the Ralph's Construction postgame show. Coming right up.
Welcome in, everybody, to the Ralph's Construction post-game show as we wrap up the entire year, the Westside Lady Pirates. What an incredible outing they've had, coming through and getting things done in a way that a lot of people, working through that pressure, that adversity. This is a team that has grown so much throughout the entirety of the year. I got to be a part of watching them grow so much. They had some ups, they had some downs, and they end on a very big high note. After ending the regular season third in district play, they fight back, get some quality wins against some great opponents in the district tournament and in the state play-in game to fight all the way and win the third place trophy in all of 2A. So going from third in district play at 4-4 in conference all the way to third place overall in district is just an absolute wonderful accomplishment. A big thank you and shout out to all of you that have joined us for a fantastic outing for Westside Lady Pirate basketball on the year. I tip my hat to all of you. It has been so fun for me to be able to be a part of this. Ends on a very big high note, and it ends in a way offensively probably one of the best games that Westside has played on the year. Everybody played very, very well. Everybody played confident. Everybody played in the roles and what they needed to do in order to get the win today. A very good Cole Valley team, the defending state champions. They'll take fourth, and the championship game will happen out at Idaho, the Ford Center out there in Boise at 1:40 p.m. So that's kicking off in about less than 20 minutes between Soda Springs and Melba. They will fight to see who gets the first place and the second place trophy out there. We'll wrap things up here. What a fantastic outing for the Westside Lady Pirates. Things will wrap up in terms of our coverage out here in Boise. Again, Westside gets the victory 49-41 in a huge showing in the state tournament out here at Bishop Kelly High School. Congratulations to the Westside Lady Pirates for a fantastic season. And here's to more fantastic stuff as we send away four fantastic seniors on their way and get ready for some more action for the boys later on tonight after the coverage being given by Dan Hubbard, the voice of the Preston Indians. That will cover the West Side game versus the Aberdeen Tigers, who will be heading off to see who will be heading off to the district championship game against Bear Lake. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a fantastic night. I am Cody Olson saying thank you, and as always, go Pirates.
The proceedings have been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used without written consent from Old West Media Incorporated. Thank you for joining us on this production of Westside Pirate Athletics on MyLocalRadio.com. Until next time, go Pirates!